What is the factual history of the United States, and how do we get here?
Diane, are you going to take that or am I?
Oh, no, you go for it, Dennis.
Okay, the factual history of the United States. Everything was going well until the Civil War. And everybody thinks that the Civil War was a conflict between the North and the South over slavery and so on like that. Well, it wasn't. It was about corporations. It was a corporate war, just like all of the other wars that the United States has been involved with. It all started there. And after the Civil War, they never went back and formed the Federation of States. The British territorial came over and they started putting in their own government. They never told the people that it had to be reconstructed after the war. So since then, Britain has been putting in their agents and their, governments or whatever. The government that we have now does not belong to us. They're a foreign government. They don't even belong in our soil. Attorneys, and they're the worst. They work for the Queen. Anytime you get an attorney, they're there to screw you out of as much money as they possibly can. They always tell you, hey, we're here for you, but it's total opposite. They're here to gouge you for as much money as they can possibly get. They're trying to keep everybody in America broke. That's why the so-called government, we call them the de facto, is totally foreign. In fact, most people don't know this, but the elections on November 3rd of this past year, whether Donald Trump or Joe Biden became president, on November 5th, the municipal corporation that they were being elected president for was liquidated. So they would have been president for 2 days. So it's all a scam what's going on now.
Now, what do you mean? But what do you mean that it was liquidated?
The United States was liquidated. It's a corporation. And we also have the United States of America, territorial. They are in bankruptcy. So they're both corporations. The United States, Inc. That's what the president of the United States runs for. He's running for president of a corporation. That'd be like you and I going out and say voting for Burger King to who's the top dog at Burger King or McDonald's. We're voting for people of a corporation to run that. So it's all a scam. They have no money, none. The 160 trillion in debt is owed to we, the people. We are the owners of the land and soil. Everything that is here, we have paid for through our supposedly taxes. Okay. You don't have to pay taxes. Taxes are voluntary. It's all a scam, just like this COVID thing. It's a total scam. It's all to hide the fraud of the elections,